Okay guys, it's trying to rain here, so I'm sitting out here on my new fire pit. So this is the fire pit vid. And what I want to talk about, you know, we've come so far and we got in on, now that we're talking about internal and external torque and the muscles that do all that stuff. We also talked about balance. We've also talked about mechanics. We've also talked about motion. All this stuff is very, very important, but it's not the end all, okay? It starts somewhere else. All that stuff starts somewhere else. And after y'all watch this vid, you'll either like me or you'll hate me. You'll put me in the same category as Lee Como and Martin Ayers and several others that people just don't like to listen to, and you may even think that I'm teaching voodoo. But I'm not trying to teach you anything. I'm just trying to explain to you where I'm at right now, and I know I'm right, okay? Everything we do in our life is we use our skeleton, we use our muscles and all that stuff, okay? You don't stop and think which one I gotta use to do a task, okay? And the same way in golf. You don't think about it. You ain't got time to think about it. What all sports is, all sports, especially ones hitting balls, is it's all about the central nervous system. Oh my gosh, Bill, click, I'm gone. Well, go ahead and go, but you're gonna miss something that you probably really should know, okay? And that really gonna help you down the road if you understand what I'm saying. This cannot be taught. I cannot teach you this. I can give you the information and the knowledge that you need to take and educate yourself and develop the skill of hitting a golf ball, throwing a football, whatever you want to do, whatever the skill you want to do, whatever the task you want to do, you can learn how to do it a lot better than the way that we've been going about it for the last 150 years. Okay, so every motion, okay, let's take golf. Okay, everybody thinks it's you know, backswing, the downswing, da 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 da. Well, no, there's only one motion in golf. There's only one motion in throwing a baseball. There's only one motion in throwing a football. There's only one motion in hitting a tennis ball. There's only one motion to hit a cue ball. There's one motion, that's it. Okay, everything up to that point, it's irrelevant. Okay, and this is what I'm going to call the switch, because in golf, why do we start at the ground? You know, everybody compares it to baseball. Well, let's think about that. Let's kind of use our common sense. If we were playing baseball like we play golf, and we knew exactly where that pitch was coming, right here in the strike zone, don't you think we just lay this bat out here right at, instead of coming back here, don't you think we just lay it right out here and then swing on that same plane that we know where that damn ball's coming? Doesn't that make sense? We're doing the same thing in golf. The ball's down there, it ain't going up and down. So we just lay the club right behind the ball. That's the plane that's coming in on, just like baseball. If you know where it's coming, okay, there it is. Bam, I want to hit it, okay? Where was I going? This is awful hard to explain. It's very, very difficult. But I'm trying to give you some stuff to think about and say, yeah, that makes sense, or Bill, you're crazier than hell. But anyway, anything that we do starts out with our cerebral cortex, our mind, our electrodes, whatever it is. That's the thing that fires, okay? That moves the muscles the way that they need to be moved, and the muscles move the skeleton and the joints the way they need to be moved to complete that task, period. Ain't no other way to explain it, okay? And a lot of people aren't going to accept that. But that's okay, all right? Because everybody's wanting to, hey, you got to give it to me right now. I don't want to have to work for it, da-da-da-da. What I'm giving you is a way to determine or to understand you. And when you make that perfect golf swing and you hit that perfect golf shot, you will feel what we've all been talking about, and that's the muscle groups, the skeleton, and everything else moving the way that it should move to hit that perfect shot. Now, are you going to hit perfect shots every time? Hell no. Ain't no way. But you're going to hit more perfect shots by learning this and understanding it than anything else that you can do. You can go out there and do mechanical stuff, motion stuff, stuff with your muscles and all that crap. But that's not the answer. The answer is it comes from right here. It's a reaction to what you want to do, okay? And when you react to it, that's the stroke. That's the motion. That's why there's only one motion in golf. The motion is not back here. The motion is right there. Back to the ball. That's the motion. Baseball. A lot of people will do this, you know, when they're getting ready to hit the ball. That don't count. When that ball's coming and they make that motion, that's what counts. Now, how do you do that? You do that with your balance and your neurology makeup, okay? It happens. You can't teach yourself to do this. It just happens, okay? And we do it each and every day when we walk, talk, chew gum, and whatever else we do, okay? You do that every day, just like I'm talking to you and doing that, okay? I didn't have to think about doing that. It just happened, okay? And that's the same way with golf or anything else that you're playing. And before we got ourselves backed up into a corner, Joe and I, you know, we got off on the internal and external motions, or torque, and the muscles that do it. That's fine, yeah, that's true. It happens. But you haven't got to concentrate on which muscle group that does what, okay? Because it's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen, because your brain's going to tell your body, it's going to run right down your spinal cord and go out to all these little roads and tell your body exactly how to move. I think I'll turn it off now, okay? You don't want to hear that, but you're going to if you keep listening. And if you do learn what I'm telling you about, you're going to play the best damn golf that you've ever played, because you will be in touch with yourself for the first time in your life. Okay? What I mean by that, I talked about the switch. Okay? I want you to take a look at a golf shot or a Lee Como. I mean, he's got videos of you know, straight on, looking at him, caddy view. I want you to watch his face. Okay, I want you to watch the face of a batter fixing to hit a ball. I want you to watch the face or listen to what a tennis player does right before they hit the ball. Listen to it. Watch them. You'll see it in their face first. Why your face? That's where all this stuff is, and it happens here first, okay? Because you'll see it. You'll see a lot of people will do it differently. When I come back and then go down for the ball, I grip my teeth. I go like that. People will have different facial expressions when they're fixing to do the task each and every time. That's the switch, because you have gone from, okay, I'm relaxed, now then I got to complete a task, and I'm going to apply force to whatever I got to apply force to make that task happen. And you will react, your whole body will react to that moment, okay? Now, what's the big secret? The big secret is that you pay attention. Now that I told you what to pay attention to, when that happens, pay attention to what you're feeling. It's all a feel thing. It's not biomechanics or anything like that. It's a feel. And once you feel it, then you go, okay, I know what that felt like. Let's see if I can't do it again. And I feel it, and I felt the same thing and hit another good shot. Now then, you're gonna hit bad shots. Not as many as you normally do, but you'll hit a bad shot. When you do, the feeling will be different, okay? Each and every time, because you use different muscle groups, different things in your body that move differently to make you hit that bad shot. I think I'll turn it off. Well, go ahead, turn it off. That's fine with me, because like I said, y'all are gonna think this is voodoo and everything else, but that is where it all starts. It always starts from right here, the back of your head, down your spine, into your spine, your spinal cord and everything. That's where it's at. That's the engine. That makes everything else go. And you don't have to think about it, because it's doing the thinking itself. When you start thinking about doing it, that's when you screw up, because you're trying to overload what this thing here can do, okay? That's it in a nutshell. That's why you play bad golf, because you're being taught all this other crap that you can't do because you gotta think about it. All right, so next time y'all go out, that's what Lee Como told me when he said, find you. In other words, okay, I'm finding me now, okay? And that's the final thing that I had to realize was, okay, this is what I'm finding. This is what I'm finding, and I pay attention to when I hit balls now. I go, okay, I understand that. And understand that there's a switch. You're basically, this coming back is nothing. I mean, you're not straining or anything, because you're not trying to do anything except get the tool away from the ball or whatever you're doing, or the pool cue or the tennis racket. The thing that counts is the motion that it takes to complete that task, and that is hitting the ball. Okay, that's the switch between that, I'm relaxed, to now I'm not. I'm fixing to kill the hell out of it. And that's when everything kicks in, and your neurons, protons, and zootons all make you happen, okay? And do what you want to get done. So pay attention to that. And then you'll start learning what it feels like to hit a good shot. And no one can teach you this. All we can do is give you the knowledge. You got to understand the knowledge. You got to apply that knowledge. And then, and only then, will you be able to build the skills that you need to do the task that you want to do. That's how simple it really is, okay? Golf is not that simple. It's a very, very difficult game, because we're standing to the side of it and all that other stuff. So let's make it a little bit easier, okay? And then it becomes a lot easier than it was all these years when we've been listening to people. You got to do this, you got to do that. Why aren't you doing that? You're doing that wrong. I mean, there's so much negative crap that goes on when a baby learns how to walk without going to a teacher, okay? They figure it out, and they do it with this. And they learn how to bounce, and they learn how to make steps and all that other stuff, just like you do in a golf swing. And they get to where they're pretty damn good in about 6 months. Hey man, they're running, okay? So take this knowledge, build on it, and start running. That's about all I can explain about it. And like I said, for those people that get it, it's gonna do you good, because you're gonna figure out what the feel is when you hit a good shot, and you'll know exactly which muscle groups fired, internal and external. You'll understand that, because you'll feel it. You ain't got to know which ones they are. You'll just feel it. Talk to y'all later. Hope that helped. And got the kids coming over, and I got to find some firewood. Bye.